Nikita Dragun is one of the household names in the beauty industry, and she's had her moment to shine and rule social media for a while. But it looks as if that moment really expired as fast as fresh vegetables because she recently got arrested in a hotel in Miami. Her situation is really worrying because once a beloved influencer all over social media platforms has been swimming in a deep sea of controversies that eventually led to her untimely downfall. But what really happened to Nikita? Well, stick with me as we go deeper into how and why Nikita Dragun is no longer relevant despite her initially amassing millions of social media followers on her back. But before we look at her downfall, let us first see who Nikita Dragun is and what really happened to her. Born on 31st January 1996, Nikita Dragun has made sure to be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to the beauty industry, particularly transgender beauty influencers. Born Nikita Dragun and professionally known as Nikita Dragun, joined YouTube in February 2013, which became one of her many channels she used to mark her territory on social media and influencer alongside with the help of other social media platforms like Instagram. At the moment, Nikita Dragun has millions of people who follow her on her different social media platforms, with YouTube only accumulating 3.4 million subscribers, Instagram with a whopping 8.6 million followers, and TikTok with the 14.3 million, who are all invested in her life and always following and engaging with her content on the internet, which mainly focuses on her showcasing her makeup skills and unique style. Apart from collaborating with other brands including Morphe and advertising their products, Nikita launched her own cosmetic line in 2019, Dragun Beauty, which was one of the first makeup brands owned by trans women, and it was designed and targeted primarily to all transgender people, but also to other people of all kinds in general, and her brand was a success that it all sold out in mere 12 hours. But where did all this go wrong to the point that she finally faced her downfall? Well, Nikita's success and rise to fame have not been without their fair share of controversies and criticism. The social media influencer has been brutally criticized for many things, but blackfishing stands out among others. For starters, many people are familiar with the term catfishing, which basically means using an identity that is not yours, but use it as your own. So blackfishing is not far from there. Blackfishing refers to the situation where people who are not originally black use different artificial tools to darken their skin in order to appear as if they are black, biracial, or ambiguous. So when Nikita posted a promotional image of the release of an eyeshadow palette called Androgyny from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in March 2017, people quickly came to slam the influencer, accusing her of blackfishing as people believed that her skin appeared noticeably darker than usual. In response to the criticism, Dragun wrote a statement to 17, where she said that she was disappointed by the backlash she was receiving from her fans. The statement partially read, "It's very unfortunate that a section of the community is choosing to interpret and liken my image in Jeffree Star's campaign to blackface." She continued explaining that the message of the campaign was supposed to be about inclusivity and that the creative design for the imagery was supposed to be a high contrast between light and shadow and low lighting, which participated in creating the mood for the pictures. Nikita did not stop there in the quest to save her name from crumbling, as she took to her Twitter to continue defending herself, as well as shifting the blame from herself to the creative and editing process instead. She tweeted, "I was hired as a model. I did not have any control over editing. I showed up, did my job, and left." She additionally attached a photo of herself from the same modeling gig where her skin appeared lighter than the edited pictures initially shared of the campaign. People were not polite to her enough to understand what she was trying to explain, as they kept coming to her. When she posted 2 pictures of hers trying to show how her skin drastically changes in winter versus summer, but fellow YouTuber Dacia Jane replied to her explaining that having skin-tanned skin in the summer proves absolutely nothing, as her blackfishing goes beyond her skin tone. She wrote, "It's the culture appropriation on top of the darker skin that makes it blackfishing. It's the lace front wigs, braids with edges, it's the black features all of a sudden popping out." She tweeted, "It's the Ave, it's the blascent, it's the do-rags. It's you speaking over black people and being loud and wrong when we try to correct you and let you know it's disrespectful. It's you and so many others profiting off black culture and not realizing how hurtful it is to us, but still continuing to do it." But y'all, that is not all when it comes to how from that point, the influencer's life took a left turn for the worse, and what was known as an empire of authenticity, realness, and charming personality all crumbled down as controversies were hitting her left, right, and center that she could no longer take any of it. And to the point where once her fans turned their backs on her, which eventually led to her downfall. Following the blackfishing criticism, Nikita was again a subject of major criticism when she hosted a huge maskless party amidst the coronavirus pandemic for her 25th birthday, where different influencers kissed each other, and in attendance were fellow influencers Thomas Petru and Mary LaRae. The birthday bash hosted in LA garnered a lot of controversies for the influencers whose reputation was not doing best at the time, being criticized for lacking responsibility during the time where the whole world was fighting for social distance in the quest to stop the deadly virus from spreading. After sharing numerous videos and pictures from the controversial party, fans shared their distaste at her and other influencers who continue to attend parties and post it on their social media amid the pandemic. One fan said on Twitter, "It isn't even about masks at this point. They shouldn't be in a large group throwing parties, masks or not. They should be social distancing." Tagging the LA Public Health and the governor of California, another fan tweeted, "Charge these people. They are putting lives on the line and are blatantly disobeying public health orders." Dragun once again became the center of controversy in 2021 while she was promoting her song Dick. And no, it's not the name of the song that called for the criticism. It is instead the fact that she used the name of the song, which by the way was never released, to her own benefit, stamping the word dick across the faces of many trans women, including two late trans women, Marsha P. Johnson and Sophie. One fan, while sharing two screenshots from Nikita's Instagram stories about her Marsha and Sophie saga, tweeted, "There is something insanely wrong with Nikita Dragun." This also went hand in hand with people criticizing her in regards to her referring to herself as the first trans pop star, despite there being other trans artists who came before her, and she was being criticized for seemingly trying to erase other hardworking trans women. It was a moment of reckoning. The social media streets were ablaze, not with admiration, but with disappointment and anger. Tweets flew left and right, reminding Nikita of the pioneers before her, names like Sophie, Sam Smith, Christine, and the Queens, Kim Petras, among others, who had paved the way for trans artists in the pop world. It was a harsh lesson on humility and the importance of acknowledging those who have laid the groundwork for the future generations. But folks, the saga doesn't end there. Nikita's actions and controversies kept stacking up, painting a picture of a once admired influencer now marred in a series of missteps and controversies. Remember the MTV Video Music Awards incident? Yeah, the one where she had a black man on a dog leash. Or her vocal support for James Charles during his fallout, which, let's just say, did not sit well with many. And let's not forget the time she donned box braids, sparking yet another debate on cultural appropriation. Each controversy was like a nail in the coffin. The climax of Nikita's controversies, however, might just be her arrest in November 2023, charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct, misdemeanor battery, and felony battery on a police officer. This was a stark departure from the beauty tutorials and glamorous posts that once defined her online presence. It was a wake-up call, not just for Nikita, but for all influencers about the fragile nature of fame and the swift backlash that can arise from repeated controversies. As we reflect on Nikita's journey, it's crucial to remember the values of authenticity, respect, and the importance of learning from our missteps. Thanks for sticking with me through this exploration of Nikita Dragun's tumultuous journey. If you found this deep dive enlightening, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world that shapes our favorite online personalities. Until next time, let's keep the conversation going, and remember, the path to redemption is always paved with lessons learned from our past.